know what? Let's take off this unnecessary hood and backpack and cloak. And warm ourselves by the fire for the moment. I feel completely warm, but I'm not dry yet. Barangar is having breakfast. Oh, I'm dry.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
The no. Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
That's just what the men called me.
Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptin himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Brangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Thank you,
Yes, my
Jarl. Well, that was interesting. Brinker. What's this now?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
What does this mean that I'm a Thane?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
That could be useful, I suppose. Alright then. Well, if you're sworn to my service, I suppose you better follow me.
Lead the way.
Okay. Alright.
Still here.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, now the Jarl said there's no turning down the call of the Greybeards, but from his description of, living in seclusion in a temple in the mountains, they, being experts in the way of the voice, they kind of sound like a cult, so I'm not sure I want to get involved with that right now. So my first task is going to be to set up a bit of a base of operations.
Yes?
I've been renting a room at the Bannered Mare, so why don't I set up there?
Let me know if you want anything.
This is an
I
ode
think
to
I got a goodie
Skyrim's
mug around here
staunch
somewhere.
protectors, the Imperials.
Hi there.
So, I'll activate a torch so you can see what I'm doing. Get my handy dandy chest kit from the horse.
I'm right behind you.
There we go. Now for this chest, I'm going to put all my weapons and armor away. Ancient Nordwar Axe of Cold is going to be disenchanted, but the Axe of Whiterun is my badge of office provided by the Jarl. So that'll go in here for safekeeping. Amulet of Kinnereth increases stamina. Tuck that away. Necklace of Water Breathing. That's going to be disenchanted. The religious amulets I can't disenchant. Tuck that away. That's... Yeah, I'll tuck a lot of things away for now. Might sell more of them later, but not right now. I should be wearing that hood. Along with that backpack and that cloak. Ooh, that's going to be disenchanted. Disenchanting will destroy these items, but it will allow me to learn the enchantments themselves to place on other things. My copies of the enchantments won't be quite as good for a while, but that's just how it's going to work out. It's a necessary evil, I think, is where I was going with that. Okay, that's weapons and armor. This will be everything else. Ooh. I should start learning alchemy soon as well. Okay.